At the age of 47, Tiger made the cut at the Masters but could not finish. He cited plantar fasciitis as the cause. No doubt the weather wasn't helping Tiger. He was limping noticeably during the rainstorms on Saturday and withdrew before play resumed on Sunday morning. But not before tying a record for the most consecutive cuts made at the Masters, and the only active streak. Fred Couples did make the cut this year, by the way.
Oldest player ever.
But 23 in a row, and that is still active. Begs the question, however, when are we going to see Tiger Woods again?
Pardon me. This tweet from Tiger Woods: I'm disappointed to have to WD this morning due to re-aggravating my plantar fasciitis. I have to thank you and the Masters who have shown me so much love and support. The golf fans, good luck to the players today. Here's what Tiger Woods has done in majors since his return. Remember, last year finished 47th at the Masters, was top 10 after he carded a 71 on Thursday, faded throughout the rest of the 86th edition. Made the cut, WD'd at the PGA Championship, missed the cut at the Old Course last summer, and another made cut WD at the Masters. You throw in the Genesis this year, Tiger made the cut there, but finished 45th, so he is yet to record a top 40 finish since his return from that horrific accident a couple years ago. Paige, what do you think we're going to see out of Tiger going forward?
Well, I hope we see 4 rounds. You know, I think everybody was disappointed, and I'm sure the golf course and the weather conditions couldn't have been better, or I mean, they couldn't have been worse for his situation. And obviously the plantar fasciitis on that soft turf likely caused a lot of problems. But I think the key moving forward is just seeing 4 healthy rounds where we can actually evaluate the golf. I think so much over the last several years isn't about what has he done golf-wise. It's more, what are we going to see? How healthy is it? It would be nice to get back to talking swing mechanics and putting stats and things like that with Tiger Woods. That would be my hope in what we may see in the next 3 major championships.
Tiger has stated, I'm here to win. That's usually his mantra each and every time he tees it up. It doesn't seem like he's anywhere near getting to that point where he's in contention, let alone win. How much longer do you think he'll keep putting his body through this just to get game ready when the results are what we've seen?
Yeah, he's flat out said that I'm building my schedule around major championships, and this is as much as you're going to see me. What we now are concerned about after what happened at Augusta, is he even healthy enough for that? Is he even healthy enough to do it 4 times a year? We only know so much about what his body has gone through. There's an extensive list of surgeries, back surgeries, knee surgeries, ACL, MCL, and that's just what we know. And that was before the car accident in 2021. I happen to agree with Paige. I think that making the cut at the Masters, I thought was going to happen. I was asked that on radio shows prior to Augusta. What's the best thing that you can expect from Woods? And I said making the cut, and he did. But now it's a fair question. Will his body even allow him to play as sparingly as he's planning on playing? And no one knows the answer to that yet.
I think we'll still see Tiger 6 times this year. The 4 majors, so maybe sprinkle in one other event. Although I could see PGA Championship as one where he says, you know what, I'll sit that one out. I sat out the Country Club last year, the U.S. Open. It may make more sense for me to play LACC in the U.S. Open and then play Royal Liverpool, Hoylake, where he won back in 2006. I think for Tiger, assessing what we're going to see out of him going forward, it's hard to envision a set of circumstances where we have the right course, the right weather, and his body responding positively for 4 days, let alone his game also following suit and consistently being at a high level for 4 days where he can contend and win. But I think it's the self-belief to think, if I just have 1 week, it's worth it. It is worth everything if it just comes together for that 1 week. What's a bummer for golf fans and I guarantee you for Tiger is a lot of the injuries he's dealing with are self-inflicted.
Yes.
That have gotten him to this point. Versus Phil Mickelson, who at 52, he's still trying to catch lightning in a bottle, but he's healthy. So he has a week at the Masters where if Tiger was able-bodied, you could easily see Tiger contending and potentially winning into his late 40s and into his 50s. But he's dealing with so many limitations on how much time he can spend practicing, even just walking for 4 rounds. We saw how I mean, that was a tough scene. Just him limping, how much pain he was in. It was rough, but your hat goes off to him, because I think him just gearing up for this gives him his sense of purpose, where it's, okay, I want to put my body through this, because it's also how I get to spend time with my son, Charlie, who his goal is to, I would assume, eventually become a professional golfer.
He turns 48, Tiger does, in December. He's already made noises about playing on the PGA Tour
Guarantee
Champions.
he plays the PGA Tour Champions.
10 years ago, there's no chance he plays the PGA Tour Champions. When he turned 40, would you ever have expected him to even consider playing on the Champions Tour?
No.
And now there's zero doubt he's going to be out there, because he wants to be out there with his boys. And he wants to be out there with his kids. And I just, you know, like I said, time is undefeated.
Well, and he wants the juice.
Right.
And the juice of being in contention and winning. And for pro golfers, there's no greater high that they can chase than the juice on Sunday. And I mean, we just saw that with Phil Mickelson. That's why he's still going after it at 52 years old.